Finally, the Champions League is back, which can mean only one thing: our Football Daily annual list of 10 Wonderkids to watch in this season's competition. Remember to get your thoughts on our suggestions in the comments down below, and the best one could feature on next week's Sunday Vibes. Let's go. 10. Noa Lang. One of the unsung bargains of the summer was Club Bruges' €6 million purchase of Ajax forward Noa Lang. That was thanks to an obligation to buy clause the Dutch Giants probably regret including in a loan deal for Lang, who joined Bruges for the 2021 campaign. He subsequently scored 16 and assisted 7 in the Belgian Pro League, with no other player in the division producing a higher goal contribution rate per 90. Making the move permanent was an easy decision. That didn't stop speculation. Lang could be sold again this summer after Leeds United were linked with a €25 million move for the young Dutchman. That would have represented a return of over 4 times their initial investment. But ultimately, the 22-year-old stayed put with the Blauw-Zwart and now has the chance to show his worth in the Champions League. In a group featuring Manchester City, PSG and RB Leipzig, that will be no easy task. But if anyone is going to give Bruges belief they can achieve the impossible, Lang is the man for the job. 9. Brahim Diaz. There was a time when Brahim Diaz was held in the same regard as Phil Foden and Jadon Sancho. But while his old Manchester City academy mates have motored towards superstardom, the road for Diaz hasn't been so clear. A €17 million move to Real Madrid in January 2019 ultimately flopped, as 18 months later he'd started just 5 La Liga matches. The Spanish playmaker disappeared on loan to AC Milan for the 2021 campaign, and fortunately for him, life at the San Siro has proved much more satisfactory. He finished the season with 4 goals and 3 assists in Serie A, earning him another 2-year loan spell with the Rossoneri, who then have a €22 million option to buy. And it's so far so good for the 22-year-old this term. In his first 3 games, he completed 15 progressive carries, made 5 passes into the penalty area and offered 2 goal contributions. Now Milan just need him to perform the same way in the Champions League. Absent from the competition for the last 8 years, Diaz could prove vital as they look to mark their return in style. 8. Lisandro Martinez. The oldest player on our list at 23, Lisandro Martinez is no stranger to the Champions League. This will be the 3rd straight season the Ajax centre-half has appeared on Europe's biggest stage, having featured regularly in De Goden Zonen's last 2 campaigns. The Argentine has always been fairly impressive in the competition too, averaging 4.1 tackles and interceptions plus 3.9 clearances per 90 in that time. His efforts though have often been lost beneath the plethora of attacking quality Ajax possess, with the likes of David Neres, Dusan Tadic and Quincy Promes regularly stealing the show. However, this could be the year Martinez takes centre stage. The Newell's Old Boys Academy graduate has started the new Eredivisie campaign on fire, completing 90.2% of his passes and offering a huge 8.7 defensive actions per 90. Ajax will be desperate to exit the Champions League group stages, having failed in their last 2 attempts. But with a formidable clash against a free-flowing Borussia Dortmund in their way, they will need every inch of Martinez's qualities to shine. 7. Nuno Mendes. Just when you thought Paris Saint-Germain's summer window couldn't get any better, on deadline day they swooped to sign Sporting Club de Portugal star Nuno Mendes. Joining on loan with a future option to buy for around €40 million, it was another massive statement of intent from Europe's blossoming megapower. Mendes enjoyed a stunning 2021 campaign as Sporting stormed their first Liga NOS title in almost 20 years. The Lisbon outfit kept 18 clean sheets with the teenager on the pitch, who completed a quality 6.4 defensive actions per 90. He also offered a significant threat going forward. A single league goal and assist might not sound like much, but 1.2 key passes per 90 plus 1.6 dribbles made him a nightmare to deal with. Both of those stats almost doubled in recent World Cup qualifiers for Portugal, showing he can cut it on the international stage as well. For all the world-class talent PSG have acquired, strengthening the left side of their defence with Mendes could be the key to delivering that Champions League trophy they desire above all else. 6. Lassina Traoré. Shakhtar Donetsk once again returned to the Champions League armed with their usual arsenal of electric young talent, all looking to put themselves on the map. From their regular hunting grounds of Brazil, the Ukrainians have discovered the likes of Tete, right-back Dodo and Pedrinho, rejuvenated after a disappointing time with FC Porto. All are under the age of 23 and boast a collective transfer market value of nearly €60 million. However, we think special attention should be given to the Miners' new forward, Lassina Traoré, signed from Ajax this summer. Just 20 years old, the Burkina Faso international emerged from the young Ajax setup to score 12 times for the first team, including 7 in 12 Eredivisie appearances last term. For €10 million, Shakhtar captured something of a bargain. Sure enough, under former Sassuolo coach Roberto De Zerbi, Traore has hit the ground running in Ukraine. 5 goals from 6 league games is a stunning return, while a strike against Genk helped Shakhtar come through the UCL qualifications. A powerful, sturdy forward, blessed with serious skill, Real Madrid and Inter Milan shouldn't take Traore lightly over the coming months. 5. Mohamed Simakan. Mohamed Simakan has been with RB Leipzig for only 2 months, but the French centre-half already looks fundamental to their ambitions this season. Leipzig's devastating loss of both Dayot Upamecano and Ibrahim Konate left Willi Orban as their only experienced centre-half, making it vital that Simakan hit the ground running in East Germany. Not easy considering he missed the last 20 games of his final campaign with Strasbourg in France with injury. Fortunately for De Rotenbullen, Simakan has shown no signs of ring rust, completing 3.1 tackles and interceptions plus a mammoth 7.2 clearances per 90 in his first 3 Bundesliga appearances. At the time of writing, he also ranks 7th of any player in the German top flight for passes into the final third and 9th for progressive carries, showing just why Leipzig paid €15 million to sign him. The 21-year-old looks ready-made for the Champions League. Josko Gvardiol or Adam Szoboszlai could also emerge as Wonderkids to watch, but with Leipzig in such a challenging group featuring Manchester City and PSG, Simakan's skill set may be the one that's called upon most. 4. Teun Koopmeiners. One of the transfers of the summer was Atalanta's pickup of AZ Alkmaar captain Teun Koopmeiners for just €12 million. The Dutch midfielder was the leader among AZ's stunning crop of talent, regularly outshining Myron Boadu and Calvin Stengs with his versatility and work rate. Capable of dropping into centre-half in 2020-21, the elegant playmaker coupled 2.7 tackles and 1.2 aerial duel wins per 90 with an astonishing 5.1 accurate long balls a match, often unlocking defences with his vertical passes. He also scored 15 times and posted 5 assists, taking his Eredivisie goal involvements to 42 for the past 3 seasons. It should be noted that 20 of his 34 league goals have come from the spot, but that doesn't take away from his general two-footed ability in front of goal. Gian Piero Gasparini will have a lot of fun integrating the 23-year-old Dutch international into his maverick attacking system. Atalanta are a flourishing Champions League presence, having reached the knockout rounds in the past 2 seasons. Beating a host of giants to the signature of Koopmeiners show they're determined not to fade from Europe's top table anytime soon. 3. Maxence Lacroix. Wolfsburg returned to the Champions League after a 6-year absence with a spring in their step. Riding high in the Bundesliga, Marco van Bommel has so far proved an ideal replacement in the dugout for Oliver Glasner, while their influential forward Wout Weghorst is still there. But perhaps the Wolfers' smartest piece of business this summer was hanging on to Maxence Lacroix, their exciting young French half many are tipping for a massive future. Yet another Frenchman making a name for himself in Europe, Lacroix proved pivotal as Wolfsburg finished 4th last season with the 2nd tightest defence in the division. There is little the 21-year-old can't do. Positionally sound and strong in the air, he ranks 8th in the Bully for clearances and 2nd for interceptions, completing a massive 2.6 per 90. And this season he is exhibiting a growing confidence on the ball, managing a team-high 60 carries per match. In with Sevilla, Red Bull Salzburg and Lille, Wolfsburg have every chance of progressing to the knockouts. Weghorst and Riddle Baku may be their main threat going forward, but it's Lacroix who could ultimately make the difference when the going gets tough. 2. Karim Adeyemi. Not for the first time on Eurofootball Daily, Karim Adeyemi is someone we think everyone should be paying attention to. Even more so after the teenage forward capped off his recent debut for Germany with a goal against Armenia. His inclusion in Die Mannschaft's squad may have been a surprise to some considering Adeyemi plays his football with Austrian outfit Red Bull Salzburg. But 6 goals from his first 6 league games this season is a stat almost impossible to ignore, especially at a club with such a strong pedigree of producing international stars. Clearly revelling in his main role following Patson Daka's sale to Leicester City, Adeyemi is currently posting some truly monstrous numbers. 62.5% of his 3-point efforts per 90 are hitting the target, resulting in a goal-to-shot conversion rate of 0.3. For context, the Premier League's top scorer Michail Antonio is on 0.27. A whole host of giants will be tracking Adeyemi, now into his 3rd full season in Austria. Light up the Champions League, and Salzburg will know they have another £30 million player on their hands. 1. Jude Bellingham. If Jude Bellingham wasn't a superstar already, this will surely be the season when he cements that status. The 18-year-old is no longer just a rising force within the Borussia Dortmund setup, but a senior figure in midfield. Their decision to sell the experienced Thomas Delaney to Sevilla this summer only reinforces that fact. Last season, Bellingham grew nicely into his new surroundings at the Signal Iduna Park, appearing 29 times in the Bundesliga and leading his side with 23 pressures per 90. His year culminated in a standout couple of performances against Manchester City in the Champions League, and a spot in Southgate's England squad. Now, alongside the equally talented teenager Gio Reyna, Bellingham looks ready to explode. A goal and assist in his opening 3 Bundesliga games has set the tempo for the new campaign, while at the time of writing he already ranks 8th in the division for pressures, 9th for blocks and 10th for aerial wins with a success rate of over 85%. Don't bet against him applying the same unreal quality on the European stage once more. So that was our list of 10 Wonderkids to watch in the Champions League. I know we haven't discussed Eduardo Camavinga, but we thought we'd put the spotlight on some other stars. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you're liked and subscribed to Euro Football Daily with that notification bell switched on, and we'll see you next time.